y'all! So I know it's been a while, but... What you looking at? No, Nell's not behind... Hello? You want to join me for the video or something? Moving on! So, as you guys might know, I recently uploaded a Halloween special. With recently, I mean recently because it's a very, very late Halloween special. But in the intro of that video, I said, based on true events. And with that I mean, yeah, this really happened! Of course, it was a bit dramatic, etc., and not every single small detail of it happened, but it is based on a true story, and I am going to explain that story to you today. So as you might know, I am Dutch, but I do not live in the Netherlands. I live in Zimbabwe, just as my friend Lila lives in New York. Of course, this means we have a lot of family that we don't get to see a lot. So every time we go to the Netherlands, we visit Lila's grandma's house, who lives in a nice little neighborhood with where a lot of retired people live, but also her friend Selena, also now my friend Selena, is her grandma's neighbor, and whenever we go there, we of course play with her, etc. So one day, we were just over there at her grandma's house, and we were playing music, like full blast, with the door open. Maybe shouldn't have done that, but then suddenly they played a song that I didn't really like, so I went outside until the song was over, and this lady right here was staring down at from her balcony at me, and I was pretty creeped out by her because she's staring at me like, yeah, like that. So I just pulled my hoodie down, avoid the eye contact, and pretended not to see her. And when I went inside, I was like, dudes, that lady out there's creepy. My friends were like, oh yeah, that's old neighbor Mel. She's pretty creepy. So then later we were playing tag with Lila's little sister, who's basically just like chasing us around the house, and we're just screaming every time she sees us. And then yeah, it's really fun. So then Lila, she went out through the back door to like try and get away from her little sister, and old neighbor Mel was staring at her from her balcony. So then she ran back into the house and ran out the front door, and ripped out Nell. Old neighbor Mel, she has a balcony on either side. So at the back door she has a balcony, at the front door she has a balcony. So Lila ran out the front door, and old neighbor Mel was staring at her from her balcony there. So old neighbor Mel had chased her from one balcony to the other. That's stalker for you, okay? So then Lila came in and told us about it, and we were kind of like, okay, let's stay away from her. So a bit later, we discovered this room in the building, which basically, like, it's a hallway with a bunch of doors on either side, which lead to the people in the apartment's storage rooms. That it was basically just the storage rooms, and we were playing there and hiding from her little sister Joy because it's a really good place to hide, and the hallway there is really fun for role-playing because it's dark, it's spooky, and like really bad lighting, so it's just plain fun to play there. So one day we were in there, and we saw old neighbor Mel coming, and we were like, bye. So we went to Lila's grandma's storage room and tried about every single key on the keychain to try and get in there because we were trying to hide from this creepy lady. And none of them worked, so then suddenly she appeared at the window like this. So we did the obvious thing anyone else would have done. We screamed. And she came in there and she was like, what are you doing here? Like in the Halloween special, and then we were kind of like, oh, we're just kind of chilling here, and she was like, get out before I call the police. So we got out and we're like, oh, she's got issues. And then we realized why she like thought we weren't allowed to be in there, because so Lila and I are never around, so she only sees us like once or twice a year. Selena isn't supposed to be in the storage room because she doesn't live in the apartment. She lives in a building across from the apartment. And when you see us like trying key for key and none of them working, she thinks we're like trying to rob the place. And then she thinks we're like going into the storage room, not just chilling in the hallway. And then but we're pretty pissed because she just kicked us out of our playtown. And then, so then ever since that happened, like we didn't care at first, so we kept going in there, and then she kept coming and like threatening us and saying like, "God, get out." So ever since that's happened, she's stalked us. Okay, so every single time Lila and I go there, she stalks us. So she looks through like the little creaks of her curtain, like looks through them with her fingers as if we can't see her, and we're kind of like, "Hey, we can see you, by the way." And she looks over a balcony, and sometimes she even follows us, and we're kind of like, lady, leave us alone, you're creepy AF. And every single time Lila and I are about to go back to her grandma, we keep saying, if old neighbor Mel dares to mess with us, we're gonna go all sass on her and be like, well, why are you calling the police on us, huh? We should call the police on you because stalking is illegal, huh? But we never do because, either whenever we do get, like, the guts to go up to her, she's not there, or when, or we're just, like, backing away, can't back any more away. But yeah, that's basically that story. Just for you guys to know, the ending is completely made up. That's just for the Halloween special. Me, like, jumping out my friends never really happened. It was just so that I could have, like, a decent plot line. And yeah, this really happened. So, old neighbor Mel, if you're watching, which I doubt, stop stalking us. It's creepy, okay? Shut up, it is! So, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!